So we were gonna record outside, but it was peeing down, so we are now in our hotel room. Oh, there you go. Good work, George. So, yeah, it is luscious. So, the last film of the day was Dead Cert. So memorable. It's a British gangster gangland thing, but with vampires. Noel, what did you think? I'm going to put my phone on charge while you say.
What did I think?
Oh, mother. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, what did you think?
What did I think?
Was that your impression of the lead actor, Craig Fairbrass?
I'll fucking tell you what I think. I'll tell all you what I fucking think.
Cool,
I think
please do.
you're all a bunch of fucking cunts. That's
Yeah.
what I think.
That's impressive.
I think you're a fucking cunt.
Okay.
I think you're a cunt. And I think there's vampires trying to take over my fucking shit. And I think you're all fucking cunts. And I think you're all fuck off. Do you hear me? Fuck off.
You liked it then?
No, I thought it was fucking shit.
George?
It was pretty awful. I mean, bad. Part of a student film bad. That's how bad
Full
it
of
was.
fucking cunts.
Yeah, it was. It's the fact that I'm sure that FrightFest owed somebody in that crew a massive favour to get into this bloody lineup.
You'd have to think so, wouldn't you?
Because it is that shockingly awful. I mean, it's you can't. I really think right. I've 90 minutes of my life just watching this movie, and I'm not going to get it back.
Yeah.
It's a terrible gang film. It's a terrible vampire film. So when you put the terrible gang film and vampire film together, it's just all round absolutely
Was it a
pants.
vampire film? Like, is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like fucking 20 minutes of the film or something.
Wait.
It was,
Well,
it,
it's a
it,
fucking
to
sick
be honest,
through,
it's
like an
sort
hour
of
and a
like
half, yeah.
a crappy version of Dusk Till Dawn. It was like you had normal stuff, and then you had the vampire stuff at the end, and it's just pants. I mean, even the fighting, it wasn't even good fighting. It was sort of like a few punches, and then somebody would bite someone.
Yeah.
There's no actual excitement in the film at all. It was all just Cockney slang, and that fellow I've seen millions of times. What was his name? He had a funny.
Dexter Fletcher.
Was that Dexter Fletcher?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the funny hair, and it was like all slicked back at the start. Yeah, yeah. And that was weird as
I've
well.
got to be honest with you, like my Cockney, what's the word? My Cockney,
Slang.
my Cockney cope level.
Your level for Cockney
level of
coping.
with Cockney
Yeah, yeah.
is quite low anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
And like it was breached very, very early. Like,
Yeah.
like my Cockney boundaries were breached quite early.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden everybody was a fucking cunt.
Yeah.
And it does me, I didn't like
Which
that.
Noel repeated many times during the screening.
Yeah.
Which was pretty funny in fairness.
Really, I was biting my face going. And like any time anybody said anything, he was like, "It's because he's a fucking cunt." And I'm trying, like, I'm biting my face, like.
But actually, a funny
But
thing.
that's exactly.
Might want to keep it down. Might want to keep it down, guys. Guys, might want to keep it down a little bit.
Halfway through this film, there's a line where somebody says,
George, keep it down a bit, mate. It's late as all, isn't it?
well, just saying that, I mean, there's a line that when somebody says, like, can you take any more of this shit? I'm sure half the audience said no.
That was almost like some sort of weird meta in joke where they were like admitting it to themselves, but it wasn't. Yeah, terrible fucking film. And just the bit at the end where it hints at a sequel is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Just him the dude walking down the street, and the appearance of Danny Dyer, which got huge cheers for 2 lines.
Who was Danny Dyer anyway?
He was.
Can you think of anything worse than a sequel to that film that involves Danny Dyer? Because I can't think of anything worse than that.
A sequel to The Football Factory with Danny Dyer.
Green Street 2.
Yeah, Electric
There
Boogaloo.
is a Green Street too, unfortunately.
So I think we're done on that, aren't we?
Yeah, I
think so.
really can't say anything more.
That was FrightFest Day 1. Started off well, continued well, then went down the shitter.
Into a bunch of fucking cunts.
Good night.
Good night.